Welcome to my math class. I am Mohammad Ali, online maths teacher. Today we try to solve one question from Cambridge International AS&A level, Probability and Statistics 2, Hypothesis Testing, Chapter 1, Exercise 1A, question number 1. Exercise 1A, question number 1. A television channel claims that 25% of its programs are nature programs. Yaldini thinks the percentage claim is too high. She claimed that the percentage claimed is too high. To test her hypothesis, she chooses 20 programs at random. If Yaldini carries out the hypothesis test at the 10% significance level, define the random variable, state its distribution, including parameters, and define the hypothesis. Number B, if there are only two nature programs, calculate the test statistics. What conclusion does you will then reach? C, if the significance level was 5%, what conclusion would you will then reach? Okay, here one thing you have to be very careful about this 10% significance level, and another time 5% significance level. So what will we do when we want to solve hypothesis test problem? So we will focus on some key points. To carry out hypothesis test, define the random variable and its parameters. This is the first thing. Number second, define the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Third, determine the critical region. And fourth, calculate the test statistics. Then fifth, compare the test statistics with critical region. And finally, write your conclusion in context. When you want to solve the hypothesis testing problem, we will focus on this. Now, in this maths, which one will count as a null hypothesis and which one we count as a alternative hypothesis? One thing you have to remember, null hypothesis is the current value of probability P, and the alternative hypothesis is the training effective. That means in this maths here is said to be training. So null hypothesis, always you have to think the current value of P, that means current percentage. Now in our maths, which one is P? We try to decide it. Here percentage is 25%. That means obviously P is 25, 0.25. And as Yoldani thinks the percentage claimed is too high. That means she said that this is less. That means alternate hypothesis P will be less than 0.25. Now in whiteboard we try to write these things. At first, exercise 1A, let X be the number of nature programs. Okay, so null hypothesis X, that is parameter. This is binomial expansion. Total number of programs, she said 20, and probability is 0.25. Okay, now null hypothesis is not probability equals to 0.25, and alternate hypothesis H1 less than probability less than 0.25. So this is the first A. Number B, okay, only two nature programs. Only two nature programs. Only two nature programs. We calculate statistics. We calculate test statistics. The region, what is the region? Region is probability of X less than equals to 2. Why? Because 2 nature program. Because 2 nature program, that's why probability of X less than equals to 2. Now, how will write probability of X less than equals to 2 equals to binomial expansion 20, 0, 0.25. This is probability power 0 and 0.75. Q means 1 minus P. So here P is 0.25. So it will be 1 minus 0.25. That means 0.75. 0.75 to the power. This is 20 plus 21, 0.25 power 1, 0.75 power 19 plus 22, 0.25 power 2, 0.75 power 18. After calculation, we will get here 3.171212 multiply 10 to the power minus 3 plus 0.021114 plus 0.06695. So after all calculation, we will get here 0.09126. Now another page. So 0.09126, that means 9.1% is less than 10%. Now is 9.1% is less than 10%. Obviously, it is less than 10%. So reject H0. If this value is less than 10%, what significance level we give? If it is less than this percent, so reject H0. So there are fewer nature program. There are fewer nature program. Number C, if it is 5% level of significance, so is 9.1% is less than 5%. So if it is, oh sorry, it is greater than 5%. It is greater than 5%. When it is greater than 5%, so accept H naught. So there is insufficient evidence to reject the claim that 25% program are nature program. So thank you everybody for watching. I think everybody understand. Thank you all.